Lost in Translation 2003 review, a deep dive into the plot, characters, themes, and accolades. Plot overview, Lost in Translation 2003, directed by Sofia Coppola, tells the story of two lonely souls who cross paths in the neon-lit city of Tokyo. Bill Murray plays Bob Harris, a faded movie star who's in Japan to shoot a commercial for Suntory whiskey. Scarlett Johansson plays Charlotte, a young woman who is accompanying her husband, a photographer, on a business trip. As both are caught in a strange alien world, they form an unlikely bond, finding solace and connection in each other despite their vastly different ages and lives. Their relationship, which is deep and emotional but never crosses the line into romance, acts as the emotional core of the film. Lost in Translation is about isolation, self-discovery, and the search for meaning in a world where communication can be difficult, whether due to cultural differences, personal insecurities, or the general disconnection of modern life. Bill Murray as Bob Harris. Bob is a man in the middle of a midlife crisis. He's lost his sense of purpose, both in his career and personal life. His interaction with Japan is a reminder of how disconnected he feels from everything he once valued. Bill Murray's performance is subtle yet powerful, embodying the emptiness and longing of a man who knows he's not where he wants to be, both in terms of his career and his marriage. This role marked a shift for Murray, who was primarily known for his comedic roles up until this point. His portrayal in Lost in Translation earned him a Golden Globe and an Academy Award nomination, showcasing his depth as an actor. Scarlett Johansson as Charlotte. Charlotte is a character in transition. Recently graduated, married, and unsure of her path in life, she's equally lost, but in a different way. Her marriage to a successful photographer seems hollow, and she finds herself questioning her future. Scarlett Johansson's performance is understated yet evocative, as she conveys a deep sense of yearning and confusion. This role helped solidify Johansson's career and marked her transition from a rising star to an established actress. Themes: isolation and connection. A major theme in Lost in Translation is the concept of isolation. Both Bob and Charlotte are in Tokyo, a city where they don't speak the language or understand the culture, and they each feel disconnected from their surroundings. But within that alienation, they form a meaningful connection. Their bond is an anchor in an otherwise disorienting world. This highlights how connection can emerge in the most unexpected ways, often when two people least expect it. Cultural displacement. The setting of Tokyo amplifies the theme of cultural displacement. Bob and Charlotte are both outsiders in Japan, and the film shows the humorous, awkward, and sometimes frustrating challenges of living in a foreign country. Yet, there's also beauty in their outsider status. It forces them to reflect on their own lives, desires, and dreams, and to search for something authentic amidst the noise of the modern world. Self-discovery. The film is ultimately about self-discovery. Through their interactions with each other, Bob and Charlotte begin to confront their personal issues. The quiet moments between them allow for reflection and a sense of catharsis, though it's left open-ended. We don't know where either character will go after the film ends, but we know they've been changed. Director Sofia Coppola'S work. Sofia Coppola'S direction in Lost in Translation is a testament to her ability to capture quiet, intimate moments. Her minimalist style allows the film to breathe, and she focuses on the nuances of the characters' emotions. The film's pacing is slow, which serves the themes of isolation and contemplation. Coppola, who was already recognized for her directorial debut, The Virgin Suicides, 1999, solidified herself as a unique voice in cinema with Lost in Translation, and the film earned her the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. She has continued to explore themes of isolation, identity, and longing in films like Marie Antoinette, 2006, Somewhere, 2010, and A Very Murray Christmas, 2015, showing her distinct voice as a director and storyteller. Accolades. Lost in Translation was a critical success and garnered several prestigious awards and nominations. At the 2004 Academy Awards, the film was nominated for 4 Oscars, including Best Picture and Best Director for Coppola. Bill Murray earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, and the film took home the Best Original Screenplay Oscar for Coppola. The movie was also awarded numerous Golden Globes, including Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, and Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy for Murray. The film's soundtrack, which features songs like Air's Alone in Kyoto and Phoenix's Too Young, also helped cement the film's atmosphere of dreamy introspection. The music, combined with Coppola'S understated direction, created a unique cinematic experience that has made Lost in Translation a cult classic. Bill Murray's career. Before Lost in Translation, Bill Murray was known for his comedic roles in films like Ghostbusters, 1984, and Groundhog Day, 1993. However, after Lost in Translation, Murray's career took a more dramatic turn. He would go on to star in films like The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, 2004, Broken Flowers, 2005, and Rushmore, 1998. While still a comedic force, Murray showed his range as an actor in these more subdued, nuanced roles. Scarlett Johansson's career. Scarlett Johansson, before Lost in Translation, had already made a name for herself in films like Ghost World, 2001, and The Horse Whisperer, 1998, but this role propelled her to international stardom. She would go on to become one of Hollywood's biggest stars, playing roles in the Avengers series as Black Widow, Lucy, 2014, Marriage Story, 2019, and more. Her work in Lost in Translation helped cement her as a versatile actress, capable of handling both big-budget blockbusters and smaller, independent films. Similar movies. If you enjoyed Lost in Translation, you might like other films that explore themes of isolation, cultural dislocation, and self-discovery. Here are a few recommendations. 1. Her, 2013. Directed by Spike Jonze, this film is about a man who falls in love with an AI operating system, exploring themes of loneliness and human connection in a near-future setting. Number 2. Before Sunrise, 1995. Directed by Richard Linklater, this film features two strangers who meet on a train and spend a night walking around Vienna, forming a deep connection. It's about transient relationships and the meaning of human connection. 3. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, 2013. Directed by Ben Stiller, this film follows a man who embarks on a journey of self-discovery after living a life of fantasy. It also explores the idea of stepping out of your comfort zone. 4. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004. Directed by Michel Gondry, this film stars Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet and looks at how we hold on to memories and relationships with a dreamy, surreal touch that evokes similar emotional resonance as Lost in Translation. Conclusion: Lost in Translation remains one of the most poignant films of the early 2000s, offering a quiet yet emotionally rich exploration of human connection. With its standout performances from Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson, Sofia Coppola'S minimalist direction, and its themes of self-discovery and isolation, the film has earned its place as a modern classic. It's a movie about finding something real in a world that often feels disconnected, a message that resonates just as strongly today.